What's up, crypto junkies? Jay coming at ya, and in this video I'm going to talk about, is YouTube censoring us? Stay tuned, cue the intro, let's go.
Crypto junkie merch, crypto junkie merch, crypto junkie merch, crypto junkie merch, hey.
YouTube's recent changes and what we're going to be doing and the changes we're going to be making in light of this. This is the next thing in a long line of irritations that I really have with YouTube. So in typical YouTuber fashion, I'm going to talk to YouTube through YouTube about YouTube. And it's going to go nowhere, and it's going to be, there's really no point to making this video, but hey, we're going to make it. So I'm not the first one to talk about this, but there has been some really interesting and, shall I say, not so fun changes in YouTube. Now, I first noticed it after I took about a month off of doing live streams and consistently uploading. Our channel started taking a shit, right? We're at 15,000 subs. So right now, what we should expect is somewhere from 300 to maybe 3,000 views, right? If we look at the months past, like look at 7-8 months ago, we were up hitting really good numbers, and I thought we were on track to be already over 25,000 subs by now, right? Like if you remember back then, I was talking like that because everything, you know, all the indicators were there, right? But if you look recently, look at what we get now off of a live stream. This is a live stream from 24 hours ago, live stream from 48 hours ago, live stream from 72 hours ago, 171 views. Are you kidding me? So there's obviously, like, we're in the lower spectrum of the algorithm now, because look, a month ago we still were getting some good numbers, and some of the videos do good, but then some of them don't. Oh my gosh, it's as if the 15,000 subscribers aren't being notified when we upload. Hey, crazy thought, but it turns out that that's exactly what's been going on. And YouTube recently admitted that they are now putting a third layer in place. So if the subscribe button wasn't enough, and then the bell notification saying, hey, no, I really want this stuff. Now what they're doing is they're showing subscribers older videos in an attempt to, like, get them to watch some of your older stuff. And they're making some different changes without telling the creators about what they're doing. Big surprise. So anyways, what you'll notice is that all of the safe channels, all the channels that they really like, are the ones that I mostly see. And then, like, how many subscriptions do I have? I have like 40 or maybe 45 subscriptions. I don't get all of their subscriptions now in my subscription feed. And this has been an ongoing change and a thing that has been occurring, and I'm not the only YouTuber to talk about it. Everyone from PewDiePie to other creators have been talking about this. Let me show you another example of a guy whose view count and subscriber base just does not equal and add up. Fun for Lewis. This guy is by far the epitome of YouTuber. This is like one of the very first vloggers to start vlogging. So let's look at this. He has 2 million subs. 3 years ago, like, his stuff was getting good. Let's look at the last couple weeks, and this I've been looking, this is like the last 3-4 months. So similar to us, like something happened, something shifted algorithmically, and we don't get for views. Even 10 months ago, he was getting like actual numbers that make sense. So if he's got 2 million subs, each video should be getting like 200,000 views, because we see some smaller channels that are like 600,000 subscribers that get 50 to 150,000 views. You see the disconnect here, but yet we got a 2 million sub channel and he's getting 14,000 views. So the first thing that everyone will say, and I'm sure I'll get at least one comment about it, is, hey, maybe your content just sucks. Maybe you're just falling off. Maybe the crypto market's dead. Maybe Fun for Lewis, nobody gives a shit about this guy anymore. Is that true? Like, 2 million people are subbed to his channel. Only 14,000, like okay, let's just pretend for a second that even though YouTube has admitted this, let's just say Jay is completely wrong and YouTube did not admit this and I'm just making this up. 2 million people would get notified of a Fun for Lewis video. And you're telling me only 14,000 of them were like, yeah, you know, let me go watch. Wouldn't they just unsub? So same thing with me, is like, we've got 15,000 subs. Wouldn't like more than 150 people click through and watch the video? So regardless of how you feel about crypto and is it dead, or maybe the market's down, or maybe people just don't like me, I'm sure some of that comes into play, honestly. I'm sure some of that is the reason why. But you just look at all the things YouTube is doing. They're constantly making changes without telling its creators. And now there's bigger players in the game too. Like we have IGTV, which is Instagram's TV version. Like, yeah, it's gonna take a little bit of time for mass adoption, but they've already got an insanely huge user base. And now you just start shooting, you have the potential to start shooting longer videos videos. And then we have, in the crypto space, we have DLive, which is like the Twitch compatible platform. We have DTube, we have BitTube, we have Twitch. So there's so many different options now. And honestly, we're gonna be moving off of YouTube. As much as I don't really like to admit that, it's easy for me to stay on YouTube. We've got the subscriber base here, but we're just not getting the reach that I want, right? Like, I wanna grow the channel, I wanna grow our community. I want people to learn and get better and provide value. And it's just not happening on this platform anymore. It's a lot of different variables, but one of the biggest variables is we're obviously out of some sort of algorithm. We've tried to upload some clickbaity titles and different things like that, and it's not really working. So outside of us paying dramatic amounts of money to promote on the YouTube network, which we might do organically, we're not doing good at all. And that brings me to this latest move by YouTube, which is just another way they're shooting themselves in the foot. I'm gonna lay out some macro breadcrumbs for you and let you just make your own decision based on that. But so YouTube is now gonna pledge $25 million in news grants to fight fake news, essentially. So CNN, Fox News is always called fake news from the president and from a lot of other people because the way that they report, they are very irresponsible with the very core responsibilities of being a journalist, right? A journalist should be unbiased. A journalist should just present the information in a way that is neutral. So anyways, it's really weird, these articles, what they're actually talking about. They're essentially saying that this is their way of fighting people like Alex Jones and alt media, which is really up because you may or may not like him. I think he's kind of loud, and the way that he presents the message is annoying a lot of times. But he spent like the last 10 years building up his alt media brand and channel on YouTube. The criticism, like, this is fake. Where's this criticism? I'd love to see who is saying this. So it says, after months of drawing criticism over its promotion of conspiracy videos and misinformation. Who said this? Like, where is there a stat? Like, did an unbiased research company do this, or are you just making this up? So after all this criticism, YouTube is now, it's trying to improve its user experience. Could it just be that people watch those videos because that's what they want to watch? Call me crazy, but in a democracy with, you know, all of our rights fully enabled, don't we get to pick and choose what we watch? If it was fake views, wouldn't they just take the views away? So it's not fake views. And these videos end up on trending pages and end up with millions and tens of millions of views. Gosh, crazy thought. Maybe it's because people want to watch it. Oh, could that be it? And you know, the political topic is really, really hot right now. Once those videos get up and running with viral amounts of views, they are unstoppable. And our channel is proof of that. Like last year, especially anything talking about BitConnect and anything talking about, you know, we even shot some other videos talking about like Bitcoin going to $1 million and things like that. Those videos got huge amounts of views, like tens of thousands, some of them even hundreds of thousands of views. You know, the topic point of crypto itself was really, really hot back then, but people watched. It hit critical mass, it hit the tipping point, which there's an entire book about this called The Tipping Point, and then they just took off from there on the platform. And that's what the platform was supposed to be for. Now, we're in this weird space to where we can't even get to the tipping point. So unless I have a big mailing list or a big list of people that I could send to these videos, they're just not getting a lot of action. I think that mixed with an overall bearish market, a lot of retail money running out of crypto, and you get channels like mine dying. And I can fully admit this. And there is several channels like this in crypto right now that are dying. And the only ones that are getting action are the ones that have been able to not only consistently shoot content, but stay above this algorithmic piece so that their videos are always pushed up. So there's specific channels and specific videos that are the only ones that you see now. But understand, like 4 or 5 months, 6 months ago, we were one of those channels. And people used to love that and people used to hate that. So it's the same thing that's happening now. It's just a different group of channels that are up there. So anyways, they are allocating $25 million that they're gonna give to global news organizations to build video operations. Again, let me scratch my head for a second. They're a media company. Don't they already have a ton of money to shoot news segments? Don't they already upload a load of videos to YouTube? Oh wait, they do, but nobody likes them. That's why they're not getting a lot of views. So what they're essentially gonna do is block out a lot of the organic videos that are getting views and breaking the algorithms, going viral and trending. And they're going to help fund the news organizations that already have unlimited budgets, yet no personality. They're gonna help those guys with no personality, get higher on the algos and show up higher in the ranking results to get them more views forcefully. Does this make any sense at all? I'll answer that for you. It doesn't. So it's like, it makes no sense at all. Organic videos that grow won't get shown in search results in YouTube, and the organizations that have unlimited budgets, who obviously are doing a bad job and have no personality, are going to get even more money and get even more press time. This is one of the reasons why I'm going to be leaving YouTube, is because it's retarded. You have to look at the macro. Let's look at the macro for a second. Could it be that YouTube's just really stupid? Multi-billion-dollar company owned by Google, basically run half the world. Are they dumb? Chances are low that they're dumb. So why would they do this? Could it be outside pressures? Could it be outside manipulation? Could it be favors that they owe people? Could it be something bigger forcing them from the outside in to do this? That makes more sense, doesn't it? And then why? Why would this be happening? How? What has occurred? What is at risk? Right? That's going on. And that's where much deeper concepts and theories come in, which I won't share, and some conspiracy theories come in. But there's breadcrumbs between YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and what happened with the last election, and what happened with this big investigation that's going on. And that's all I'll say there. So if you want to research more, that's the rabbit hole that you dig into and you go ahead and research. But this just is going to further censor YouTube, further censor the internet, and show and deliver a set of results that was not chosen by the people, but chosen by an algorithm. And even if you just look at the overall platform and how it's working now, the fact that you can fall out of the algorithm by not uploading every day, by taking time off, the fact that you can like fall out of that and then somehow be so out of touch with even your subscriber base that nobody finds out about your content, nobody really knows what's going on with your content, is just absolutely ridiculous. There's very few channels that can go away and take time off and then come back and actually be able to get a huge amount of their user base to see their content. And there's definitely a critical mass point in terms of the subscriber base too that you've got. So a great example of somebody who's able to do that is JonTron. Well, up until this point. But even now he's taken a year off. So I'll be very interested the next video that he shoots, what it does. Understand he's got millions of subscribers. I think he's got 4 million subscribers. So that even is a little bit different. But going back to the Fun for Lewis example, what's going on here? Like 14,000 views. He's got 2 million subscribers. There is a disconnect going on here. And so if there's already a problem for so many channels and so many creators in the crypto space, outside of the crypto space, and you're literally telling us now that you're going to pledge $25 million to make it worse, why would anyone stay on this platform? Why would anyone continue to create here? Because at the end of the day, like just like any other upcoming media network, we got bills to pay. You know what I mean? Like we got our own sets of problems, and now you're gonna ad revenue's already down because the channel views are down, and now you're gonna tell us that now we got to compete with your $25 million budget on top of an already existing media network. Now I may have the greatest personality in the world. That's really putting it against me. That's really stacking the deck against me here, guys. So what we'll most likely be doing is exploring DLive and DTube more. We're already uploading most of our content. You can find us on BitChute. All these links will be underneath this video, but we're gonna test it out and see how it goes. I think we'll still, regardless, upload to YouTube. It's just right now YouTube gets all of my attention, and I think it should be different. I think since they're giving me no attention and not really showing me love, why would I? It'll most likely be that our primary hub will move, and then we'll just be uploading the replays and stuff like that over back onto YouTube. But right now we're doing all of our live streams there and so on and so forth, and I think that we're gonna be just changing that, or if nothing else, expanding out and really opening up our possibilities, because we have no choice at this point. So anyways, YouTube, great job for once again further your platform and your creators who help build your platform and turn you into a multi-billion-dollar company. Way to scratch our back in return. And so, yeah, that's all I got for you guys. If you like what we're doing here on the channel, check out our other stuff. Probably don't even bother subscribing to this channel because it's not like you'll get subscriptions anyway, so you won't get our alerts and notifications apparently. Go ahead and check out the other platforms that we're on right now and give us some love there, follow us, and be on the lookout for more content dropping soon. If you want to stay in the know and find out what's going on with everything, we post announcements throughout every single day in the Discord. Everything going on with our community is primarily in the Discord. That's where you want to hang out, my friends. Until next time, see ya.